physically present. I will entertain a motion to permit those members not physically present due to personal illness or disability, employment purposes, or business of the board, family, or other emergency unexpected childcare obligations to participate by video or teleconference. We have a motion and a second. All in favor? Oppose? Motion carries. Okay, can we have a roll call, please?
Here.
Okay, we have a quorum. We have public comment today? I'm betting since it's only one person out there, I'm gonna bet it's Kay McKean Spears, but I'm just that way. Morning.
Morning, everybody. Just a really quick update. We have 3 open houses coming up in the month of January for people to come and see the watershed model and the floodplain model and those kinds of things. We have the Countywide Teacher Institute Day set up with Raul and Sarah for visiting the quarry and water sanitary treatment centers. And we have the 19th annual high school Sustainable Design Challenge all set now for Tuesday, April 15th. 19 years, that's pretty cool for the students to participate. So that registration is now open as well. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. That's all we have for public comment. Can I have a motion to approve the minutes 25-21, regular minutes of the December 3rd, 2024 meeting? Brummel, seconded by member Honig. Any questions or corrections? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Move on to claims report. Can I have a motion on claims report 25-72, claims of November 24, November 24. Moving member Evans, second by member Honig. Any questions? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. Move on to staff reports. Any questions on staff reports? Hearing none, is there a motion to receive and place on file? Moved by member Tornatori, second by member Desart. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. We have to slow down here. I don't want to be less than 5 minutes in the meeting. On to action items. Kind of a motion on SMP 125. Approval of contract issued to Michael Baker International for professional engineering services related to evaluation of custom floodplain mapping applications and for alignment of the county's geospatial database for stormwater management from January 14th, 2025, November 30th, 2025, the amount not to exceed $75,000. Moved by member Desart, second by member Herlock. Any questions? Member Evans? All good? Okay. All in favor? Opposed? Motion carries. Can I have a motion on SMP 225? Approval of a internal agreement with the County DuPage and WBK Engineering for on-call professional engineering services, stormwater management, period of January 14th, 2025 through November 30th, 2025. Contract not to exceed $60,000. Moved by member Police, second by member Honig. Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. Can I have a motion on SMP 325, agreement between the County of DuPage and Globetrotter Engineering for on-call professional engineering services, stormwater management from January 14th, 2025, November 30th, 2025, the amount not to exceed $60,000. Member Henlong, second by member Evans. Any questions? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. We'll move on to old business. Any old business? Come on, member Desart. All these meetings, you got nothing for me today? Okay, well, no old business. Any new business? Member Desart, thank you.
You know, it's been a while since I've been here. I forget these things. Good morning, everyone. So I have a question about stormwater related to the invasive species that was written about in the newspaper a couple of weeks ago. Do we have any comments or worries about that? Thank you.
Thank you, member Desart, and I'll make sure
I'll slow down and make sure I get the terminology correct. The invasive species, I believe that you heard about, was the aquatic invasive species that has been found in portions of DuPage County. We do not have a regulation where we look at or look to eradicate invasive species within our program, especially aquatic species. These are usually found, and I believe the report talked about it, are found from sometimes local homeowners who have their own ponds on site, and when they clean their ponds, those species can get into the waterways. It's also can happen with goldfish and some other fish species as well. But we do not regulate that. What we do regulate, and it's not invasive, it's, thank you, Clayton, noxious weeds. We do regulate that. We are the noxious weed regulators for the county of DuPage on all county property. And there is a difference. I believe there are 7 species that are listed as noxious, and there are well over 24 invasive. And so they are very different things. Noxious is much more severe. And so we do regulate that, just not invasive.
See, I had to pull those out of my back pocket just for you, Zay.
Mm-hmm.
So what is noxious about those noxious plants? What do they do to the water system?
So it's more than just the water system. Some of the noxious plants actually cause harm to humans or animals. And so there is a whole criteria before the state designates a plant noxious. It's not just something we do. This is a state designation.
Thank you.
And we'll be getting shirts for invasive noxious weed regulators for everybody. That'll be perfect. I did want to bring something to your attention. I know probably Sarah doesn't want to talk about it. We have discovered a sinkhole over at the quarry by where we pump out the water. Sarah's looking into it. I'm concerned. Obviously, a sinkhole is not a great thing by our pipes where we're pumping out the water. I'm hoping it's not a bigger issue we're having at the quarry over there in that area where the keyhole is and where the pipes are. So we might be bringing an emergency procurement forward to have somebody take a look at this, and where we're talking to a bunch of people right now and see what's going on. But it has my concern up at the quarry right now because obviously we've got some problems with the stabilization sinkhole somewhere in that area too, where we're pumping out the water and it's pressurized. So it's we think we might have some problems with some pipes that have collapsed or, you know, they're not holding up and that they're leaking out and causing some degradation of the soil over there. So I'm a little concerned at this point what's going on.
Yes, thank you. No one loves those Friday afternoon calls about that. But yes, you hit the nail on the head. We have some concerns about maybe some pipe separation or even pipe collapsing that has caused some sinkholes. Our field crew is looking into it to get the area cleared out so we can bring contractors and consultants in and give us an evaluation on how to move forward. And if we need to, we will have emergency procurement brought. If it doesn't make the committee, we'll email it to the committee and bring it after county board.
And I think I'm going to designate a board member to be our sinkhole specialist. Andrew, I think that might be, you're the newest member. So if we're going to lose anybody, you're young. The rest of us wouldn't be able to crawl out of a sinkhole. We probably will be able to. So,
Yeah.
to start.
Don't ask me if I have questions because I always do. But you say that this could bring an emergency. What kinds of things will we do to help our pipes with the sinkhole? I mean, what is there to be done?
Sure. Our early analysis, and this is just an early analysis, is that we may need to line the pipes. That would probably be the most simple solution, and we would consider ourselves lucky if that's all we need to do. The next would be pipe replacement.
Pipe might have hole in it somewhere when we're pumping water out. It's pushing the pressure, is pushing out part of the soil at that part. So worst case, we've replaced all the upper pipes. We haven't replaced the lower pipes. So that's why we're kind of leaning towards.
I don't know about sinkholes. I'll have to confer with Andrew, but what about just filling in the sinkhole? Backfilling it in? I don't know. I see Brummel shaking his head. I don't
Well,
know.
if there's a hole in the pipe while we're pumping pressurized water out, there's a hole in it. So it's pushing out that hole and it's blowing out the soil on that part. So the only thing would be to replace the pipe or line it so then the water couldn't shoot out. And then we would restabilize where that dig it up and then restabilize where the pipe is. put soil in and, I would say stone and whatever and stabilize it. We hope.
Yeah, we hope, and
But
we
I'm
will
not an
be.
engineer. Some people think. Okay, anything else? Okay, I think I've pushed on long enough. No other new business, there a motion to adjourn? Over here, alongside by member Brummel, all in favor? We're adjourned.
Aye.